the fall of France, the Battle of Britain, the passing by the United States Congress of the Lend-Lease Act, these were the first three climacterics of the war. The fourth came at 4 a.m. on June the 22nd, 1941, when Hitler invaded the Soviet Union. Now, Britain had a tough fighting ally in Europe. 6 months later, America reeled under the shock of Japanese treachery at Pearl Harbor, then flexed its mighty sinews for total war. Before Congress, Franklin Delano Roosevelt pledged his faith in a victory that he never lived to see.
No matter how long it may take us to overcome this premeditated invasion, the American people in their righteous might will win through to absolute victory.
Now it was global war. Swept from Malaya, Burma, and the Pacific Islands by the first fierce tidal wave of Japanese militarism, the democracies regrouped their land, sea, and air forces, while the great arsenal of America forged and sharpened the weapons of retribution. And on March the 21st, 1942, a new comradeship in arms was declared at Spencer Street Station, Melbourne, by General Douglas MacArthur.
I am glad indeed to be in immediate cooperation with the Australian soldier. I know him well from World War days and admire him greatly.
On the other side of the world, in Britain, war workers on the production front sang with new heart at their benches and lathes. Deep in a Surrey wood one night, the BBC set up its microphone to capture the song of the nightingale. The engineer's vigilance was rewarded, and then a grim new meaning was given to the words of the Greek poet Callimachus. Thy nightingales live on, I hear them sing. E'en death spares them, who spares not anything. In the background is the sound of death. Death airborne by 1,000 British bombers droning out to strike at the heart of Hitler's Reich. Listen now to a recording made inside a Lancaster bomber as it weaves over the German capital. Through the intercom, the crew is reporting its battle with a German night fighter.
Where is he, Rear Gunner? Can you see him? Down! 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 He's shot down! He's shot down. Did you shoot him down? Yeah. Yeah, he's got him, boy. Right in the middle. Bloody good.
But now, 2,000 miles to the south, Rommel stood with his Afrika Korps at the gates of Kara, and famine threatened the besieged Mediterranean fortress of Malta. Suddenly, a new spirit swept through Britain's 8th Army. The officers caught it first when they assembled at Army headquarters on August the 13th, 1942, to hear their new commander, General Montgomery.
Here we will stand and fight. There will be no further withdrawal. I have ordered that all plans and instructions dealing with further withdrawal are to be burnt, and at once. The great point to remember is that we are going to finish with this chap, Rommel, once and for all. It'll be quite easy. There's no doubt about it. He is definitely a nuisance. Therefore, we will hit him a crack and finish with him.